Hello and welcome to the tutorial on addition of 4-digit numbers and tens. Let's put a nice one there. Tens. Addition of 4-digit numbers and tens. We're going to do this using the vertical format. So let's start with our first example. What is 2,748 plus 50? 2,748 plus 50. Now, you know the routine by now. The first thing we do is we rewrite this question into the vertical format. So let's do that over here. 2,748 plus 50. Now, as we've said before, the key to doing any of these questions in the vertical format is to make sure you write it down in columns in the right method. We're going to label these columns as well. So the right one is the units, the one next to it is the tens, the one next to it is the hundreds, and lastly we have the thousands. So let's begin, as we always do, by adding the column on the right hand side first. That is this column here. 8 plus 0. No need to work that out. 8 plus 0 is 8. We're now going to add the tens column. That is this column over here. So what is 4 plus 5? Well, we know that 4 plus 5 is 9. So 9 goes here. As for the hundreds, we have 7 plus, there's nothing there. So this remains as 7. For the thousands, it's the same thing. We've got 2 here, but we don't have anything here. So this remains a 2. And we have our answer. It is 2,000, there's a comma there, 798. That is correct. Let's move to a slightly more tricky example. What is 8,374 plus 80? 8,374 plus 80. So the first stage, we're going to rewrite this in the vertical format. So let's do that over here. 8,374 plus. We're going to do plus 80. And do you know where the 8 and the 0 goes? It goes over here. Right, now that we have written this out in the correct vertical format, we can start doing the addition. We're not going to label the columns this time round. We'll just point to them. So the first one is, the units on the right hand side, is 4 plus 0. What is 4 plus 0? Well, we know that, nice and easy, is 4. We're now going to do the tens column. That's this one here. So what is 7 plus 8? What is 7 plus 8? Well, we know that. It is 15. How do we write that down? We put 1 over here and we put 5 over here. We're now going to add the hundreds column. That is the 3 over here. We don't have anything here, but we do have 1 at the bottom. So 3 plus 1 is, That's right, it's 4. And lastly, we've got the thousands column over here. We've got the number 8, that's 8,000, plus 0. So that remains as 8. And we have our answer. 8,454. Hence, 8,374 plus 80 is 8,454. That is correct. And that is how we do addition of 4-digit numbers and tens using the vertical format.